Very good morning to you from Dubai. The third day of the 7th FASA IPC Powerlifting World Cup 2016. Another great day of competition ahead of us, and we are starting off with the men's 72 kilogram category. We've got two classes for this, two groups. We're starting off with the B group. The big guns will come later, of course, including the world record holder Mosin. We start off in the B group with Yoshiki Sano from Japan, 47 years old. Yoshiki Sano suffered injuries in a motorbike accident when he was 18. Promising baseball player at that point, and was looking for something to fill the gap in his sporting life, and came across powerlifting. He's opening at 85 kilograms. 3 white lights. So he's underway, and always nice to start the day with 3 white lights. We're going to have plenty of red ones during the course of this. We've got 4 cracking competitions to bring you during the course of Wednesday. We had, whether we'll get the excitement of yesterday, when of course we had that fantastic world record from Sychev Botman. Remains to be seen, but plenty of big hitters for you to look out for. Not only in this men's 72 kilogram category, but we also have the men's 80 kilogram category later on this afternoon. And the women, we will have the 61 and the 67 kilogram categories. Plenty of good lifting. Abdulaziz Suul from Saudi Arabia, next to go in this Group B. His teammate Ali Mashbari didn't make the starting lineup, missed out at the weigh-in. Everything done to the very highest standards here, and if you're just a gram over, you don't go. So Suul coming in at 95. So we've seen Sano go at 85. Suul coming in at 95. Just to put this into perspective, the world record of Mosin, who we will see later, stands at 225 kilograms. So these early birds, quite a long way off that. And here goes Suul at 95. Smooth, steady. Good lift. So 2 down, 2 clean sets of white lights.
Please load the bar to 135 kilograms, that time 16.
So a good start from Sano and Suul. It's going to be Raul Deniz from Moldova who will be coming up next. Now, we did see him in Hungary not so long ago.
Thank you. The bar is loaded to 125 kilograms for the first attempt.
He was in the B group in Agair at the European Open Championships as well. He's just turned 24 years old, Raul. On that occasion, he lifted 120 kilograms successfully on his first lift, then failed at 127 and 128. So he knows he can do 120. He's coming in at 125. Then is Raul. His coach there is Zinaida Job. getting those straps on. Time ticking away. 1 minute or 2 minutes on the clock. Each lifter is allowed. Well, you heard that one, the big stretch there, really bolting him down to the bench. So Denis Raoul from Moldova, opening up at 125. Well, from this corner, it looked okay, and it was okay. Well, 3 out of 3 so far, which is great for the lifters. It gives them that confidence that they can push on and go and improve on their personal bests. And obviously, when you get up towards the real challengers, it really gets the competition going. It's great for. We saw some fabulous competition yesterday. Battles for the places, for the medals. Hassan Alderazi from Bahrain is the next up. As with Raoul, he's going to be aiming for 125 kilograms. Alderazi weighing in slightly heavier than his Raoul. Raoul 71.70 and Alderazi weighing in 71.81. Just under the limit.
1 minute.
One or two people have been sweating to make their limit, especially in the 80 kilogram class, which we'll have later on this afternoon. 1 or 2 leaping into the sauna as we speak. Alderazi lifts. Not as convincing. Well, one red light, but the 2 white lights are good. Means he's off to a good start.
Please go to bar to 157 kilograms, track height cross.
3 referees on the stage. As you can see, one behind the lifter who is... they all have different views. The head referee, you can see there, the hirsute gentleman, that's Martin Kapla from Slovakia. His view obviously is head on, and he can see if the head raises from the bench, and that is not allowed. The 2 in the corners, you can see Mohammed Al-Nuami from the United Arab Emirates. He's in the chair. You can't see him at the moment. I'll come back to him when we have the right picture. As Khamayev takes the stage, there you see the judges. In the chair from UAE is Mohammed Al-Nuami, John Sheard from Great Britain, the other side referee. They have different views, obviously, and can check on whether the lifter's backside comes up off the bench as well during the course of the lift, something which isn't allowed. So that's why we have 3 judges, to keep an eye from 3 different angles. My view is almost directly behind Mohammed Al-Nuami, side referee 1, so I won't get the full perspective. Khamayev of Kazakhstan is going for 157 kilograms. Lifted it very smoothly indeed. Well, a nice opening lift there from Rakhmetsan Khamayev from Kazakhstan.
Please go to bar 200 kilograms, track height 15.
Well, with no Mashbari going, that completes the first round of lifts in this Group B. So we're back to the start, and well, it was Yoshiki Sano who went first early on. He got off the mark with 85, but he's making a huge jump up to 101. That means Abdulaziz Suul is going to come out first. The bar raised up to 100 kilograms.
For the second attempt from the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia, Abdulaziz
Suul lifted 95 quite comfortably.
Yoshiki Sano, please be ready.
Suul just helped onto the bench. Plenty of support for the Saudi Arabians here, as you can imagine. The hall not full yet. A decent smattering of onlookers. That'll pick up during the day, no doubt at all about that. Pick up during the morning, actually. Suul, 100 kilograms. Again, smooth lift. The crowd likes it, and the judges do too. Three white lights for Suul. He's chuffed about that.
Please load the bar to 101 kilograms.
Oh, he's up to 100.
Thank you. The bar is loaded to 101 kilograms for the second attempt from Japan, Yoshiki Sano.
And now we're going to have Yoshiki Sano back up. Cleared 85. Big leap of 16 kilograms now up to 101. It's interesting. We're going to get these little battles all the way through. These guys, they're not in the picture for the big prizes, but they each have their little battles. They have ranking points they want to make. They want to leapfrog each other, try and push their way up the rankings, and improve their own personal performances. And Yoshiki Sano now looking for 101, and I just noticed on the scoreboard Suul is responding by saying, right, I'm going to go 110 in the third. So little battle between those two now, developing nicely, but obviously it'll take Sano to lift this to keep that battle going into the third round. Took part in the World Championships 2 years ago here in Dubai. Sano came 15th. He lifted 130 on that occasion. So he's still very much under his personal best. The Asian Para Games 2 years ago he finished 6th and he lifted 141. So he's very within his comfort zone. He lifts that one, no problem at all.
Good lead.
So Sano going along nicely. Doesn't make you wonder why he's coming in quite so low. He's not as young as he once was, but which of us is? He's 47 now. He did have a herniated disc back in 2013. Whether that's flared up or not over recent months,
Thank you. The bar is loaded to
I can't tell you.
130 kilograms for the second attempt
Unfortunately,
from
I didn't get a
Bahrain,
chance to chat to him at
Hassan
breakfast.
Alderazi.
Hassan Alderazi is next out of the cabin. Successfully lifted 125 in the opening round, and he is now loaded up another 5Ks, and he will go at 130. Just flexes and prepares for this lift. He's in a little battle for second spot in this group with Denis Raoul of Moldova. They both lifted 125. Those two both trailing in the wake of Khamayev of Kazakhstan, who lifted 157. So Alderazi, his second lift at 130. There he goes. Looks smooth enough. And I don't think that's going to count. He gets the 3 red lights. So a little bit disappointing there for Hassan Alderazi. Got the weight up. Obviously a little infraction somewhere along the way. So he fails at 130. So the ball very much now in the court of Denis Raoul for this little battle. And it is Raoul who makes his way up now. Back for his second attempt. You see 125 there. First attempt, second attempt. Just pushed up to 132. Didn't necessarily need to do that. His weight advantage means that he only had to lift the same as Alderazi to come out on top, but obviously feels he's got the power, feels in control of the bar. Off he goes, just getting those hands in the right place. Nice and smooth, and coming up smoothly as well. Just hanging on to the bar at the end. Unfortunately, something wasn't quite right. 2 red lights. So he fails at 132. So those two locked at 125 at the moment. Raoul and Alderazi. They both failed at 130 and 132 respectively. They're both marked down to go 132 in the last round.
5 kilograms for the second attempt from Kazakhstan, Khamayev.
In the meantime though, it's eyes down for Khamayev of Kazakhstan. Successful with 157 in his opening lift. Looking to push up towards 165. And that is still some way away from the starting point of the Group A for lifters. Tongas Marasri of Thailand will open at 180 for the A group, so he's still some way distant of the top 6. We're getting to Rio. It's all about rankings, it's all about placings. The men need to be in the top 8 in the world, so a top 8 finish with good points, good weights, could serve him extremely well indeed. Not everyone here, of course. Many other lifters will be going to Kuala Lumpur, so he's got to make the best advantage of this that he can. 165, it's too much. Never got that off the chest. So no lift for Khamayev.
Please load the bar to 110 kilograms at IPC.
So the Kazakh makes his way off the stage. And that concludes the second round of lifting in this Group B in the 72 kilogram category. One more round of this, then we get into the A group.
The bar is loaded to 110 kilograms.
So it's
For the
big names to
from the Kingdom
look
of
out for
Saudi Arabia, Abdulaziz
in the A group.
Suul.
I mentioned Marasri. There's Sergei Meladze to look out for. Sergei Sychev, the Russian, the European record holder. Khattab of Jordan, Rasul Mosin of Iraq, and Mohammed El-Elfay of Egypt. And El-Elfay is actually looking to open up at 210. World record standing at 225, so not sure we're going to see tilts at world records this morning, but you never know. Let's see how those opening lifts go. Abdulaziz Suul of Saudi Arabia braces himself for his third and final lift. He's going up to 110. Nice easy action. Suul looked very controlled, looked as though he was lifting within himself the last couple of lifts. 95 and 100. So now going up another 10. Goes out. Well, it comes up pretty smoothly. He looks pleased. There's plenty of applause, and it's 2 white lights. He gets 1 red light. John Sheard, the British judge, didn't see it quite right, but the other 2 did, and that's all that matters. Big smile as he makes his way off the stage. Suul completes with 110, and for the moment that lifts him above Yoshiki Sano.
Thank you. The bar is loaded to 125 kilograms.
But Sano,
for the third attempt from Japan,
as I was saying, has lifted above this.
Hassan Alderazi, please be ready.
He's coming out now. He's open up very conservatively with 85, then 101. He's now going to go for 125, which is still some way short of his top lift. I mentioned the Asian Para Games in 2014 when he lifted 141. Many athletes using this as a springboard. They will be going on to Kuala Lumpur in Malaysia next week. So a lot of them using this as part 1 almost to get them into form and then try and key themselves up for a mighty effort next week. And Yoshiki Sano will certainly be looking to improve. That lift of 85 that he opened with really does seem paltry when you think that he is looking at 125. A rise of 40 kilograms during the course of 3 lifts. Sano going, third lift, 125 kilograms. Takes the strain. It's looking good. Will the judges see it like that? No, they won't. Well, he's got 2 red lights on there. The first referee, that's the man in my corner, saw it as a white line. Muhammad Al-Nuami looked okay from where I was, but the other two referees seeing problems. No lift. So a little bit disappointing for him there, but it's certainly a place for him to start from.
Thank you. The bar is loaded to 132 kilograms.
Nice to build from. He finishes with
Hassan Alderazi.
101. Which means he'll finish 5th in this Group B. He's certainly better than that. Belies his ability. Or maybe just not in the best nick at the moment. Hassan Alderazi returns. He's failed his last lift at 130. He's going up to 132. Now he's locked in a little battle with Denis Raul of Moldova. These two both failed their last lifts. And I don't quite get why Denis Raul has gone for 133. He's lighter than Alderazi. He would only need 132. He'd only need to match Alderazi's lift to win it, but maybe a little bit of poker going on behind the scenes, just wanting to try and be certain. Depends on Alderazi whether he can actually lift this or not. Big cry from Alderazi as he takes the strain. Oh, I don't think this is going to happen for him. It's not. Just too much for Alderazi. No lift. Well, he gets a good round of applause for his effort, but he closes at 125. And that means that Denis Raul will win that little battle, whatever happens. The Moldovan is going to come out of there. That's the warm-up area you can see on the screen. Coach is strolling around, minding their charges, keeping a check on the action out here in the hall. Active kind of a place, but this is where the action happens. Denis Raul making his way up onto the platform. The Moldovan will finish second in Group B with that lift of 125 he made in the first round. He failed at 132 in the second round, and now going at 133. Year-old from Dubasari, just settling himself, making sure that grip is good. The vocals and the grimace, and he takes the strain. Oh, there's a little wobble in the elbows as that comes up, but it's good enough. It's good. He gets the two white lights. Well, again, it's the referee in my corner who maybe saw those wobbles and wasn't entirely convinced. He gave him a red light, but the other two saw it totally clean. So nice way for Denis Raul to finish off with a good lift at 133. Make him feel better that he didn't just beat Alderazi on being marginally lighter.
Thank you. The body
beat him
goes to
because he lifted 7 kilograms heavier.
For the third attempt from Kazakhstan, Khamayev.
Last lift now in Group B, then we head straight into the big guns of Group A. It's going to be Rahmetsan Khamayev of Kazakhstan, who's on his way out now. He cleared 157 in his opening lift, as you can see. Failed at 165. He's going to have another crack at 165 kilograms. He didn't look close to getting 165 actually. His second lift, he looked very uncomfortable, if I can put it politely like that. Never got it off his chest. His 30th year, Khamayev. Oh, and again, it hasn't happened. He was, punching above his weight there. No lift for Khamayev. He's going to have to go back to the gym and work on a few things there. It may just be a question of power. Looks a little bit disgruntled as he goes off. He did lift 157 and he has won Group B in this 72 kilogram category. With that lift of 157. Well, now we're into the big boys. Bar being raised up to 180. Quick look at the field. We have Tongas Marasri of Thailand, who will be first up. Sergey Meladze from Turkmenistan. Sergey Sychev of Russia, he's one to look out for. Abdel Karim Mohammad Ahmad Khattab from Jordan. Rasul Mosin, the world record holder at 225 kilograms from Iraq. And Mohammad El-Elfay from Egypt. Mohammad El-Elfay is in fact the African record holder with 218 kilograms. And as I mentioned earlier, Sergey Sychev is the European record holder with 209. So we have an array of talent. First man up is Tongas Marasri from Thailand, 41 years of age. He weighed in at 71.35. He competed in plenty of games. He's competed in 4 Paralympics so far, and he's medalled in 2 of them. Silver medal in Athens in 2004 in the 48k class, and he lifted 165, and he got a bronze medal earlier than that in 2000 in Sydney. That was also in the 48k. He moved up a class, 2008, a couple of classes actually. He was in the 56k. 2008 came 4th in Beijing, and in London in the 60 kilogram category he came 5th. World champion in 2006 in the 52k class, and he lifted 172.5. Opening lift 180 kilograms is good. So Marasri, a former world champion, is up and away. So much of this is about pacing. It is about getting it right here in Dubai, getting it right next week, or getting it even better next week in Malaysia, and then obviously peaking in Rio in September at the Paralympics. That's the big goal for all the lifters. For some of them, it's simply to get there. For others, it's to manage the workload and it's to manage the training and peak at exactly the right time so that they can get themselves up onto the podium and come home with a medal in their pocket or around their neck, whichever they prefer. Next up on the bench we got Sergei Meladze from Turkmenistan. He's going to open at 186 kilograms. Made pretty short work of that, and 3 white lights. Well, that was a very no-nonsense, business-like approach to lifting. Wasted no time at all, did he?
104 kilograms for a high score.
So Meladze makes his way off. There we have the spotters, just adding more weight now. It's going to go up to 204 for Sergei Sychev. You can see 2 referees and the jury. There we are back in the warm-up area. There's the Russian coach strolling around at the front of the picture, keeping a close eye on one of Russia's great hopes, really. Not just for today, but particularly for Rio. He went well at the European Championships in Eger. He came second in the Open Championship. He lifted 209 kilos, which set a new European record. Good enough for him to win the European Championship, but only good enough for silver medal in the Open Championship, because competing alongside him was Lei Liu from China, who lifted 220 kilograms that day. The Chinese so powerful in this competition, and they are not here in Dubai. You'll see them in Malaysia, and you'll see what they bring to this competition. Sergei Sychev opening up at 204, and certainly if he gets this, wouldn't be a surprise to see him having a crack at that European record. But he's got to get this first. Confident opening from Sychev. You can hear the applause. 3 white lights, no doubt about that. Sergei Sychev.
207 kilograms for a high 14.
And the bar goes up once again. Another 2 kilograms being added to it.
The bar is loaded to 207 kilograms.
Good competition this. We've got a lot of athletes clustered around the same sort of a weight. With Sychev opening at 204, we've got Abdelkarim Mohammed Ahmed Khattab up next. He's going at 207. Sorry, excuse me. Rasul Mosin is opening at 207, so a little bit of a change in the order here. Rasul Mosin is the world record holder, 225 kilograms. There's also a little shadow hanging over him. He was given a 2-year ban in 2011, tested positive. Ruled him out of the Paralympics in London in 2012, but he's come back, broken the world record, and is certainly building towards Rio. 207 kilograms for Mosin. There he goes, up and away. The 2 red lights. Well, 2 red lights for the world record holder. Makes his way off stage now. a little bit perplexed by that.
The body loaded to 210 kilograms for the first attempt from Egypt, Mohammed El-Elfay. Abdulaziz Khattab, please be ready.
Mohammed El-Elfay. "36 years old now, the Egyptian. According to his bio, lives in Budapest. Been around a couple of Paralympics, silver medal in London 2012 in the 75k class, lifted 219 that day. World champion 2014 in the 72 class. El-Elfay opening up at 210 kilograms. This to take the lead in the opening round. A little bit of a bellow. Takes the strain. Oh, and there's the big, big cry as the lift goes up. It's good. 2 white lights. So El-Elfay is underway. So keep an eye, we've got a couple of records we need to keep an eye on. We've got that European record that Sychev may have a go for. El-Elfay also may have an eye on that African record, 218 kilograms it stands. He's just opened at 210. And we'll see what he comes out with in the second round, whether it's really a question of competing for places or for winning the competition, or whether he wants to go for the glory of a world record. We will see. Next out, Abdelkarim Mohammed Ahmed Khattab from Jordan. He's been bold in his opening. He was going to open at 205. He's pushed it up to 210. The group at the Asian Paralympic Games 2 years ago. With a lift of 197. Oh, he's struggling a little bit early on in that lift. Oh, well, he's got away with it. 1 red light, the 2 white lights, and that's a good opening lift from the Jordanian. So the first round completed, and we've got a really good dogfight on our hands now. For the top spots, we've got 2 men, Khattab and El-Elfay, who both cleared 210. And then we've got Sychev tucked in behind them on 204. Mosin failed at 207, but is certainly capable of lifting higher than that, so don't rule him out of the competition. It's going to be a 4-way shootout for the podium. Back up on stage for his second lift, Tongas Marasri. Another former world champion back in 2006. Seems a lifetime ago now. 2006, golly, 10 years. Whew, where did it go? A mere decade. Marasri opened at 180. He's now got 186 on the bar. And that would temporarily at least put him ahead of Sergei Meladze of Turkmenistan. Meladze opened with 186 but is slightly heavier. Marasri. Just braces himself under the bar. Gathers his thoughts. Focuses. And there he goes. Marasri, 186 kilograms. Oh, it's a struggle. I'm not sure about that. Well, he's done it. Well, what do I know about that? Two white lights. Martin Kapler, the Slovakian head referee. He and I share an opinion on that one, but two white lights. Good lift. So Tonga's Marasri clear at 186. So he does leapfrog Sergei Meladze. But Meladze is looking to respond straight away. He was very no nonsense. Blink and you'll miss this lift probably. He likes to get up there, get on the bench, get under the bar, lift it, get off the bench and get out as quick as he can. Will it be the same this time? It's heavier obviously, 191. And this to go back into fourth place. Not this time. A little bit of a shake. Two red lights for Meladze, so he stays fifth. Level with Marasri on 186 kilos, but slightly heavier. So they'll have a little bit of a shootout in the third round. That little competition within a competition. Well, this is where it's going to get interesting now in terms of medals. Rasul Mosin is coming back. The Iraqi, as you can hear, a popular figure in the hall. Silver medal in the 2008 Paralympics in Beijing in the 56 kilogram category. He was second in the World Championships in 2010 and won the 2014 Asian Para Games in the 65k category. Lifted 213 that day in the 65s, so now he's up in the 72s. He certainly ought to be able to go above that. He has lifted, as we've said, 225, a world record. Oh, well, that looked better. That looked much better from Mosin. And it is 3 white lights. Wow. Shaking his stick. He's very pumped up after that one. So he's on the board, Mosin. And he's into third place in the competition. Does suggest that he might not be in the running for the top spot. But then again, we don't know what's going to happen with these other three lifters. Sergei Sychev is next up. Now this is for a European record. European record is on offer here. It stands at 209 kilograms at the moment. He set that record in Eger in Hungary back in November when he won the European Championships. Now Sergei Sychev, with his second lift, has the chance to break his own European record. He settles under the bar. Opened very confidently with 204. He's got great technique. Those shoulders, the biceps, the power is there. And he's ready, and he takes the strain. 210. This for the European record. It's going up. Smooth or not? What are the judges going to say on that one? No. No record on this lift. So Sychev will be a little bit disappointed with that, but he will get another bite at the cherry with his third and final lift. It does probably rule him out of a top three finish. If he was playing tactically in terms of getting a placing, he might have looked at 208, 209. But he wants to get up there with El-Elfay and Khattab on 210. So you can understand why he went there.
The bar is loaded to 215 kilograms for the second attempt from Egypt, Mohammed Al-Fat.
Making his way up, Mohammed El-Elfay from Egypt. Opened with 210 kilograms. And is now adding another 5 to that, so approaching his own African record, which is at 218. Well, wouldn't it be nice to see him get this and then have a crack at his own record in the next round? El-Elfay. And this too, he is already in the lead, but there's certainly to cement his lead. Just prepares, gets the focus on the bar. As the bark. He's a very vocal lifter, isn't he? But I think that looks good. It looks smooth, and it is. 3 white lights. El-Elfay is flying. That's a terrific lift from the Egyptian. They are having such from the Jordan, from the Egyptian. Excuse me. Yes, they are having a terrific games. Even so, I do want to take you back to yesterday morning just to put some perspective on Sharif Othman, who won the 59 kilogram category. So remember, this is the 72 kilogram category. It's giving away 13 kilos in body weight. And yet we saw Sherry Feltman lifting 210.5 kilograms yesterday to break his world record. Absolutely phenomenal achievement. 4 times his own body weight. Quite extraordinary. Abdelkarim Khattab from Jordan will conclude this second round in the 72k group. Fat leads with 215, Khattab second with 210, Razul Mosin third with 207, Sergei Sychev fourth 4, and then it's Marasri 186 and Sergei Meladze 186.
Thank you. The bar is loaded to 191 kilograms for the third attempt from Thailand, Marasri.
The Russians gathering in the warm-up area. Keen to see Sychev go again for that European record, but he's going to have to wait a little bit because Tongas Marasri has to complete his final lift. He's gone from 180 to 186 up to 191 now. The time 191, of course, is what Sergei Meladze attempted unsuccessfully in the last round. Meladze is going to have to go a little bit higher than that if he's going to wrest away 5th place. So Marasri 191, his third and final lift.
1 minute.
Just gathers himself. Little flex of the fingers. Find that right grip on the bar. And away he goes. The bar down, it's coming up smoothly, a little wobble towards the end. I'm not sure if that's going to be good or not. It's 3 red lights, I'm afraid, for Tongas Marasri.
Please load the bar to 192 kilograms, that height 13.
So Marasri closes with 186 as his best attempt. At the moment, that leaves him in 5th. Whether he stays there depends entirely now on Sergei Meladze from Turkmenistan. And you see Marasri just rolling across the floor in the warm-up area. Post-mortem will begin here. The Russians prowling back there as well, waiting for their turn. See their man up on stage. Here comes Meladze. He looked comfortable making 186, very uncomfortable when he failed on 191. Just gets himself into place. This, if he makes it, will put him 5th. Oh, it's hard work, as you'd expect, but he gets it up. And it's 3 white lights. And you can hear the cry of joy from Sergei Meladze. He's a very, very happy man. Delighted to lift there 192. And that takes him into 5th place. Thrilled as anything. Congratulations to him. Four lifters to come. And 4 lifters, 3 prizes. Sergei Sychev is going to be next up. You can see the Russians prowling down by the screen. That's their head coach there.
11 kilograms for the third attempt from Russia, Sergei Sychev.
And Sychev again going for the European record. Now, this is interesting because he wants to stay in the competition and he's slightly heavier than the other competitors. So 210 in itself is not much good to him, apart from breaking a record. It's not going to get him up there in the top 3. And so he has added an extra kilo to go 211. And this would put him into second place, ahead of Rasul Mosin and Abdulkarim Khattab. El-Elfay has already lifted 215, so no extra pressure on him, particularly that top spot Sychev not looking at, but he is looking at possibly second and a European record.
1 minute.
Kilos for Sychev. It's not, well, he gets it up, but it wasn't convincing. And it's 3 red lights, I'm afraid. So no record for Sychev today, and no medal either. He's going to finish up off the podium in 4th place.
216 kilograms, track height 16.
Maybe tactically he didn't quite get that right. Maybe he was too aggressive going for 210 early on. But you play it as you see it at the time. It's very easy for me to sit here and start questioning tactics, but you've got to make those calls backstage. You don't always know what other people are doing.
Thank you. The bar is loaded to 216 kilograms for the third attempt from Jordan, Abdulkarim
So
Khattab.
Sychev will finish 4th. So we know who the medalists are going to be. We just don't quite know which order they're going to be in. At the moment, Mohammed El-Elfay leads with a lift of 215,
Mohammed El-Elfay leads
but Abdulkarim Khattab could take that top spot if he manages here. He did fail at 215 with his last lift. He's added another kilo. He has to if he's going to take top spot because he's heavier. He's about 1 potato crisp heavier than El-Elfay. But that is enough. So he's going for 216. Khattab of Jordan. It's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. Not today for Khattab. 3 red lights for him. Bold effort. Going for broke. There's a smile as he leaves the stage. He knew he had to have a go. You don't want to leave wondering what might have happened. So El-Elfay stays in second place with that lift of 210 kilograms. That leaves 2 men to shoot it out. Khattab is what did I say? Khattab is second. El-Elfay leads the competition. He has 215 kilograms to his name. Now he and Rasul Mosin have both gone for 218 in their final lift. El-Elfay is the lighter of the 2. So Rasul Mosin gambling a little bit on El-Elfay failing. El-Elfay will equal the African record if he can lift 218 here. That was a record he himself set in Dubai last March. Steady progress from him, 210, 215, and now 218. Mohammed El-Elfay of Egypt. And as if Rasul Mosin is still going to go for 218, and this in itself, if successful, will win the gold medal here in Dubai. Just arches the back, settles himself down. The very vocal El-Elfay goes for 218. It's not going to happen. He's struggling on the way up. So 3 red lines for El-Elfay. No record, and he's going to have to wait and see now. Well, he set the benchmark, literally, with 2:15. Rasul Mosin of Iraq can win this with the final lift of the competition. But he's going to have to lift more than anyone else. He's going to have to lift 218. Failed his opening lift of 207. Managed it second time around and has stacked on another 11 kilograms. He is the world record holder with 225 to his name. So it is within his compass. Just depends on how far advanced his training is and whether the force is with him. Raise the bar, say no to doping. That's a big theme at these games, as it is at all the IPC Powerlifting events. Rasul Mosin makes his way out. And there you see attempt 1, failure. The red light next to 207, attempt 2, the white light this time. He's got plenty of support in the hall, a lot of people rooting for him. Wanting to see him travel that road to Rio with another win in his pocket, but here he goes now. This is for the gold medal. Rasul Mosin. Oh, it looks good. It looks very good. It was steady. It was very controlled. And it is good. Rasul Mosin has won this competition. He's won the 72 kilogram competition with a last lift of 218 kilograms. And as you can judge by the noise in the hall, it's a very, very popular win indeed. And in fact, we're going to have a fourth lift for Rasul Mosin. Which can only mean that he's going for a world record, I think. The weight hasn't been set yet. The world record stands at 225. There's a discussion going on. John Amos, the technical delegate, just chatting with the Iraqi coach. Well, there we hear it. Load the bar to 225.5, and that is a new an attempt at a new world record. Rasul Mosin holds it. He broke the world record last year here in Almaty, excuse me, when he set 225 kilograms. He's now looking to go 225.5. Well, we opened the day yesterday with a world record. Rather setting a trend, isn't it? If we have another one this morning, it'll come to be expected. Adds a little frisson of excitement around the hall, though. It's been a good competition, that. It was a four-way competition. Won by Rasul Mosin, who's now claiming the right to have a crack at the world record, his own world record. Only half a kilo more. But as anyone who's ever tried to lose half a kilo, it's hard work, isn't it? Many hours on the treadmill. Well, he gets 3 minutes in which to prepare himself. Just brace himself, just get the head right, get sorted, flex the muscles, have a drink. Rasul Mosin. Good competition though, just running you back over it. It was Mosin who took the top prize with a lift of 218, Mohammed El-Elfay 215, and Abdulkarim Khattab 210. They pick up the medals, but here is Rasul Mosin from Iraq making his way back out to the bench for his fourth lift of the morning. As I mentioned before, slightly controversial character following that 2-year ban for doping, which ruled him out of the 2012 Paralympics. Since then he's been ripping up the record book. 28 years old now. Will this be his year? Maybe a world record today and a gold medal in Rio in September. We will see. The future lies unwritten at the moment. We'll know in a few moments about that world record as he just gets himself into position. He's recovered so well after failing that first lift at 207. He's really pumped with this. 225.5 kilograms on the bar. This for the world record. It isn't happening today. It's too much. So no world record this morning for Rasul Mosin. A brave attempt. He just gets down on the floor, kisses, and offers thanks to the public who have supported him very well throughout the course of the morning. He's a popular winner. Rasul Mosin wins the 72 kilogram category. He waves as he makes his way off the stage. Terrific competition to open up day 3 of this 7th FASA IPC Powerlifting World Cup in Dubai. Rasul Mosin is the winner with that lift of 218. Mohammed El-Elfay takes the silver with 215, and Abdulkarim Mohammed Ahmad Khattab of Jordan takes 3rd place with 210. I'll be back with you in just a few moments with the medal ceremony. the 55. She was the one who wasn't here last night. I think someone was... Okay, so who's won that? Well, thank you. All right. That's the... Okay, the men's... that's fine. That's that one. Got that. Yeah, I'm working on it. Yeah. I'm taking my leave from you, John. Sorry? Do you? Yeah. Part of your training. I don't want to know what they're saying about me. Sometimes it doesn't help. Oh dear.
Yesterday's postponed. They didn't come, Junior here. From Syria, she didn't come today.
you very much. Oh yeah, Bezra Duman, she's got a junior world record, isn't she? Or not? Not in the medal. Okay, fine. I don't mind. I mean, I can explain it. I don't mind. I will do what I'm told. Are they straight after each other? I'll go with the flow. I'll just wait here. If we're gonna do it, I can do it. Well, welcome back to Dubai, the 7th Faza IPC Powerlifting World Cup, and we've got our first medal ceremony of the day. It's for the competition that you hopefully have just been enjoying with us. It was a cracking 72 kilogram competition which saw various record attempts, none of them successful unfortunately, but it was still an exciting competition. All men were battling it out for 3 positions. Sychev of Russia missed out from the podium, and he also missed out on breaking his own European record. So Sychev misses out, but the bronze medal went to Abdelkarim Khattab from Jordan, who made a top lift of 210 kilograms. Twice more at 215 and 216. Mohamed El-Elfay went really well from Egypt, opened at 210, went 215. Couldn't equal his African record of 218 though. So I had to settle for 215, and that left the door open for the last man to go. Mosin failed his opening lift at 207, cleared 207 with his second lift, and then with his third lift made 218. He came back for a fourth lift, an attempt to break his own world record of 225 kilograms. He went half a kilogram over that 225.5, but it didn't happen today. Just not enough in the tank for him on this occasion. So no world record this morning, but Mosin of Iraq does collect the first gold medal of the day.
نرجو لمن يستطيع الوقوف بالسلام الوطني لدولة العراق.
A victory for Iraq in the men's 72 kilogram category. We'll be back with you on the live stream in an hour and a quarter. It's 1 o'clock local time in Dubai, 1300 hours in Dubai. We'll be back with you for the women's 61 kilogram category. We've got the men's 80s to come later and the women's 65 as well. So plenty of action still to come on this third day at the 7th FASA IPC Powerlifting World Cup in Dubai. For the moment, from me, Barney Spender and the rest of the team, thanks for joining us, and I hope you'll join us again a little bit later.